Hello everybody, hope you're doing well and welcome back to the channel. Right, in this video we've got a little bit of few products to show you. It's no reviews, these are what we got for basically we've had a few little upgrades. I said in a previous video that we've got some new kit that I thought I'd give you a show and show you what it's like, and if anyone's starting out on YouTube and wants stuff on a budget, so this might come in handy for you. So anyway, we're the Ellmers Adventures. I'm Jamie. We've got Tina in there. We've got my mum Jenny. We've got Harvey on the trampoline. Andrew's just gone upstairs. So if you hear a little bit of noise in the background, it's just the kids playing because it's Saturday, so they're off school. So they're back and forward on the trampoline. So you might hear a bit of noise outside because I've got windows open. I can hear a dog barking now. So if you hear anything in the background, it's just noise in the background. Hopefully you can hear us, or well, hear me okay. But yeah, so to start with, I'm going to have to do this in separate bits as well. But this is one of the things we're going to show you shortly. It's our new tripod. Because the old tripod we're still using it. You're on the old tripod now, but this is the new one. A little bit big and bulky, but we'll get into that in a bit more detail shortly. But that's going to be mainly used for things like B-roll and obviously to stand up because it's quite big. We'll show you that in a bit. But you're probably wondering as well what's been going on with the videos, because obviously there's just been some clips from old videos with basically music in them and showing you like bits and bobs from, obviously like I said, the last couple were I think from the festival with the steam engines and the, well, we haven't been nowhere. So obviously I thought I'll just get a few little clips, put them in, and see how they do. I mean, obviously, view counts down, which I know the reason why, because it's just music in there. Obviously, some people have already seen them, but if anyone that's new here, because we have had quite a few new subscribers, so hello, thank you all so much, my lovelies. To go back and look at the actual video, because we went into full detail on that. We went round over 2 days, 2 separate videos, because the festival we went to was obviously over 2 days, so I filmed one day, filmed another day, because they had different things on each day, you see. So I thought there's no point just doing one video and put it together, because it's like the Saturday it was on, there was other bits, and then Sunday they had extra bits that come on. So there's more detail in a previous video to that, and if you're wondering what it is, it's Haxey Summerfest. So go and look back at our videos. I still need to sort the playlists out, and obviously as well, a lot of YouTubers, when they just put music into their videos like I've been lately, do like the voiceovers. Obviously I'm still getting to grips with obviously the editing app, because I can do it in the editing app, but I've still got to get the grips with it. These things take time. I'll get there at some point now. But yeah, so because we now got 2 phones, because, well, I needed an upgrade because the old phone is slightly playing up, which you've probably seen in previous videos. For some reason it ever so slightly, and every so often it keeps not focusing properly. It keeps juddering out and keeps unfocusing, and that was really starting to do me head. And I even looked in the settings, but I could not understand why it was doing it. So, but I'll quickly show you. I'll go and get the other phone, because I need the other phone as a demonstration for this tripod and that anyway, because they're basically the same make, but this is like an upgraded version. But I'll get into that in a second. Let me go and get my other phone and I'll show you. Right, I'm back. So this was our old phone, and you're going to see it's had its fair share of wear and tear. This one is a Poco X6 Pro. So you've got your cameras in the centre, but you can see this is meant to be see-through. It's meant to be clear. Look at how much wear and tear that's had, and even on the screen the other side. I'm not sure what you're going to see. You see the screen protection, everything. The screen's just gone. Where it's been used so much, you can see how bad the screen's gone. It still works though. That's one thing. It does still work. I mean, the battery is looking like it's on its way out. It doesn't stay fully charged now pretty much all day like it used to. So if I'm doing videos or editing, this will die within, basically, when I've been doing, let's just say I'm doing the editing and uploading through this phone, that'll be on 100%, and by the time I finished editing and uploading, this will be on about 20-30%. So yeah, and when I'm filming, it dies before the end of the day, so I have to charge this up once, twice a day. So this is why we've gone for this phone. It's called a Poco X6 Pro. I'll put some images up and show you because I'm not going into detail with the phone. But so far, it looks like as well, what they've put into this, they've got a new camera system compared to this one. And it's a HDR10 Plus, so it basically makes the pictures more sharper, more things for the colour, so the colours stand out more, but they're a lot sharper. So the picture, I mean, like here, it's quite dark where I am, even though we've got windows on, but it's an overcast day, and I can see myself fine on the screen. It's quite clear. Haven't tested the rear camera. We're on the front camera at the minute. But we'll probably test that when we go through this. And plus, another thing I like, this image on here now, I've literally got the phone probably about 1.5 foot away from me. Look at how much wide angle we've got on the front facing camera. We never had that on the old phone. It was always dead close all the time, even though I had the tripod on full distance trying to film, and it was still close. When I was filming like this, if it's further onto the table, towards the other end of the table, it still was too close. So this now, the camera system that they put in this phone is so much better. The charger as well, it's on a supercharged, very fast, 67 watts. So this will charge in less than 50 minutes from empty to full, which is another thing I like about this phone. The only downfall with it is the microphone we're using, which I'm going to show you that as well in this video. So stay with us till the end on this, because we've got a few things to show you. Obviously, we've got the new tripod, which will help anybody that's starting out YouTube or wants a tripod that's decent enough, but on a budget. I mean, these are actually quite shockingly cheap, to be honest. I was shocked, and that's why I went for it. And I've had a look at it, and I've had a know there's some good things and some bad points, but mainly good. But the microphone I use is a 3.5mm jack, because we're now not using our old setup microphone, because we've got a new microphone as well. It's a 360, which we'll go into more detail as it goes on. But now this phone does not have a 3.5mm jack, so what I've done is bought an adapter. So I'm hoping the sound's coming out all right, because it's plugged in the Type-C, and then obviously the microphone's plugged into the top of it. So hopefully it's working okay. Right, anyway, I'm going to get this set up now, and we'll show you the new tripod. Right, so here we are. Yeah, I'm using the rear camera now. This is the new tripod. As you can see, it extends as well. This is the old phone I've just put as a demonstration for now, but look at the feet. The feet are actually bigger, but they've got a support brace, which makes it more sturdy compared to what I'm using now. We are using at the minute the ultra wide angles. I'm not sure what the picture quality is going to come out like at the minute, because this is actually a test for this camera at the same time. But no, I will put the links to these, if I can find them now, to obviously the video description. So if you want to have a look for yourself, you can. So I'm going to pop you down, and I'm going to show you what this is like. So let me just get the legs out. Make sure we've got the right angle, which hopefully we should have. Let's point it up, because obviously I'm going to be standing up a bit now. So, let's grab this now. Hello, hopefully you can see me. Right, so this is it. If I put the legs in now, which are, obviously these are plastic legs, so you've got to be careful, and they do lock in place. It is quite sturdy, but it is got a bit of weight to it, with obviously a phone in there, because that's quite big. This is 6.67 inch phone, so the weight of it's quite a step up. Holding it, not a problem. Basically, let's show you what it's like standing up. I'm hoping I'm in camera shot, to be fair. Let's stand it up, and you'll see how tall this actually goes. So I'm 6 foot. You can imagine how tall that is. I think it's actually a little bit taller than me with the phone in. Let me just quickly see, because I've got you on the rear camera. Yeah, we've got it fully in, which is good. So you can imagine how tall that goes. But if I'm doing a video now, it's pretty much at my height, but that's actually a bit too high. But if we just want some shots, I mean, don't get me wrong, let me adjust the camera so you can see what I'm about to talk about. Right, it's got me now. See how quick that focused straight away. Hopefully you can pick me up from here as well. But basically with this on full length, this is now its full length, it's top heavy. So obviously you've not got the big legs that come off the sides like these big professional proper holders do. So you are going to get a bit of a wobble. Can you see that on camera? It can go either way, see? But I'm tapping that quite hard. The legs are moving a little bit, but it's quite secure. I mean, it has got a bit of a wobble, which is the downside. Because this is all, like, I think it's like an aluminium. And it's reinforced, but because it's so tall, and obviously it's top heavy with the phone, that's what you're going to get. So if it's heavy winds, I wouldn't recommend walking off and leaving it, because I can guarantee you this will fall over. And then you're going to break your phone, because that's falling from probably, well, I'm 6 foot. That's falling from that height. And if it's on concrete as well, that's going to smash your phone straight away from that height. So I suggest when you're using this on full height like this, stay with it. Or try and hold it while you're getting the picture, because you can just grab hold of it and get the picture as you are. Which is another benefit I'm going to show you with this shortly, because this old tripod setup used to have something that didn't work with my phone whilst the microphone was plugged in. This one does. And I love it for it as well. It's going to make everything so much better now. So, that's that on full length. But the benefit is, if I lower that now, it's quite stiff to push in. But that's a good thing, because it means then it's not going to fall while you're holding it. So let's put the legs back in. This is the difficult bit, because you don't want to snap them. It is a little bit flimsy. This little bit on here, I'm going to show you now. Let's put this out. Well, let's put it down and I'll show you. Can you see the connection? In there and in there. You can have GoPros, action cams like the DJI Osmo cam, the GoPros, because they all have these connections. So with this, if you're vlogging like this, doing a video, if you're holding it though, you can tilt this quite a bit. So you can see that it's almost tilted at 90 degrees. So as you're filming and you want to get a nice long shot with the nice scenery behind you, like I said, this goes to 6 foot, so I'll try and get to the edge of the screen here. It does bend a little bit, which you might be able to see in camera. But if I stretch out even more, the camera goes out of the screen. And you're probably thinking now, yeah, but if you're doing a video, you want to take a picture, how are you going to touch your screen to take the picture? Because there's no way. Ooh, nearly lost my phone then. There's no way you're going to be able to take a picture from 6 foot away. So, if I can take this out, yes you can, with this tripod, which actually works with my microphone plugged in, dropped it, we lost it, is a little remote control. So you switch that on, you can see a little light blinking. That's Bluetooth, that actually goes to your phone, and then you just push a button, which I'll show you because I'll transfer this into this tripod and I'll show you what I mean. That will take your picture for you. So this will come into this part of the tripod Yeah, so like I was saying, I had to go and sort Harvey out, he was screaming. It stays in your tripod. It's a little holder for it. So whilst that's out there, say that, imagine this is now 6 foot away on full length. Push that button and it takes a picture for you. But it also does it whilst you're videoing as well. So you could be that far out, push a button, and it will take a video. So I'm buzzing by this. I mean, I can't remember how much was this tripod? Can you remember?
20 quid.
It weren't even that, was it? I think it's $16.99. I can't remember off the top of my head. But there's also more features to this. And this is what I love about it. Because you've got the more sturdy legs, because they're reinforced with the extra bit, so a bit more sturdy. It goes 6 foot. Don't get me wrong, obviously it's a little bit flimsy, but anything that tall with them legs and not the big wide ones is going to be flimsy and wobble about a bit. But for the fact that you can even, I'll show you this, get GoPros, DJI action cameras and other action cameras that will even fit in this, so you've got a really, really good tripod. Yes, it is plastic and aluminium. It is a little bit flimsy, but if you're careful with it, I mean, I've had this cheap one of our tripod for 2 or 3 years and it's not let us down yet, the old one. We're still going to be using this as well. So we'll be using this new one and the old one. Obviously it is a little bit heavy. I'll tell you what, does it say how heavy it is on the box? No, it doesn't say. But anyway, it's all in the description anyway. If I find the link for this, it'll be in the description if I find it. And it'll tell you all the information and how heavy it is. But you get it all, you get obviously the holder with it. There's a little bit on the back I want to talk about in a minute. Hang on, what's this? Something on the back? No. Obviously it's made in China. Most things are these days. But compared to that, there's Tina. Compared to the old tripod, this is more sturdy. I'll have to admit that. And this was cheaper than that one. But then I did get that as a kit, which you've seen in an old video. So yeah, that's that for now. But another thing you can do, say if you do TikToks, Facebook, Instagram, it turns 360 degree. So you can just be standing there doing a vlog on TikTok. So another feature with this, obviously I won't use that, obviously well, maybe mainly YouTube, it's all there, but if I want pictures or anything, all different angles, obviously it's got a really good tilt on it as well. I love it, I honestly do. If you're starting out YouTube and you want a tripod and you don't want to be paying an arm and a leg, because you know you can get some of these phone ones that are like, which are electronic ones that are like 80, 90, 100 quid. Just to obviously have a gimbal on it. Don't need all that. Just hold it straight. 16, let's just round it up, 20 quid maximum. I think I got it less, I can't remember off the top of my head how much, but for about 15, 20 quid, can't fault that, can you? And there's more to come on this as well. So I'll come and sit down and I'll show you. Right. We're going to go into some of the little features. I've shown you the remote, but we'll go into detail with that shortly. Let's just take this out because this is the old phone. So a lot of these, because this is, like I said, 6.67 inch. So a lot of phones will fit in this. But with this, you can probably see there's a couple of little clips here. Let's grab you and I'll show you. Can you see the clips? They fold in. Oh, we're unbalanced. I want to show you about taking it off. Hang on, let's pop that up a bit. So you can see it here. That's now flat. But the problem we have got, where do you put your light? Because if I take the phone off here now, sorry everybody, with ours, hang on, let me just pop the light on here so you can see what I'm on about. we have this light. We don't use it that often, but if we do at night, it come in handy. And obviously with this new tripod, I wanted to. We've got this setup. This is the old setup. So you can about see the difference in the legs on its own there. But this is where my phone sits in this old tripod, and we have the light above. And then the microphone here on the side. Because obviously it goes on the side now. It's not actually on top. It used to be on top of here, but it don't now because we've got a different microphone. So, where does that go? On here. So, I'll pop you back on the holder. Right, you're back in the old holder at the minute. So where does it go? Because there's no clamp or anything for the thingy, because it's got a twisty bolt on. Can you see? And it's got a twisty bit here to slide on. But there is a hole. It's a screw hole. So, this would come there. But can you see the problem? Where the phone would go? It's not going to shine through the phone, is it? See? So, this is a slight issue. I've got to get used to looking at the actual camera again. I keep forgetting. So, basically, I'll come up with an idea. There's no way. Let me just pop you down again. And right. So, you're probably thinking now, where can I put that? And this is what I thought. I mean, this is the trouble I thought when buying this, when I looked at the pictures. Where am I going to put it? Because sometimes when we're going for a walk or we're coming out of the tent and we go to toilets, I've used this a couple of times just because it's a really good light. It's battery powered as well. I've shown it in an old video. But there's nowhere on this tripod for it to go. So if you want a light to fit there, you have to buy that separately, and it's a big round one and it screws in the top. And I thought, I've got a light, so I don't want to fork out for another light when I've got a light. Well, you know, no need for it. So I was thinking then, when I looked at this, I was thinking, I wonder if the old holder that I'm using for the old tripod will fit on there, because it's screwing like it is on here. So basically, I'll show you that. I'm going to have to take you off the tripod in a minute. So you just unscrew this bit here, and I'll show you. Can you see it? There's a screw there. And you just unscrew it. If I ain't done it too tight. No, it's come off. So if you take that out, I'm hoping I'm getting it on camera okay here. I will get this video done. So, you take the bolt out. No, it's not. It goes back in. So as you can see, I've taken the standard holder off. Or, what you can do, instead of taking it off, which is what I'm probably going to do, is, because you can see that I've put it there, so now this bit is free. Can you see it from there? So now all I'm going to do is feed this screw back in. This bit is, there we go, it is a little bit fiddly. So I'm going to put that down like that. So that's now flapping downwards. So if I get it right, because obviously you've got little notches as well for things to go. So that way when it notches in, it's not going to come loose like this tripod. It's on a ball joint. Well, it's like a ball. So over time you've got to keep tightening it and it keeps moving. With this, it stays in one place when you get it into the notches, which is there. It's in there. Same as that, that's going nowhere. So I'm going to put this now, the holder for the phone, onto it, and I'll show you what I'm doing. So here we are. It just screwed on, like, just under there. Screwed onto that nut there. And now, because there's a screw on onto here as well, I'm not sure what you can see the screw there. Here. And now that is where this will go into there. So it's good. So I can still use parts of the old tripod, so I can still use this light instead of forking out for a new light. So that's why I love this tripod. So many features. Phones, action cams, you've got lights. Obviously that we can use the old part for like this. Bigger tripod, stand 6 foot. It's absolutely fantastic. I love the thing. And then that's what it will look like with the phone in. And obviously with this microphone that we're using would come here. So that's it. So it'll be a really, really nice little setup. Like I said, it's not one of these big, massive ones that have big, huge legs and they support high, but it's usable, it's doable. And when you're first starting out on YouTube, if you just want it for photography or something for your phone that's simple like this is ideal, especially in the price bracket for it. So let's swap this now, and I'm going to show you what this little button does. Right, we've got you on almost full length. I'd say it's probably 5 foot tall, but that's enough for what I'm about to do. So I've just pressed record, but I'm going to show you what this does. This is brilliant for this. So I'm going to stop this now and you're going to see something. Right, I've started recording. I'm hoping the microphone's picking up as well, because this is a good test.
Comment, Jamie stinks.
Oh, that's it. You hearing this, what you started now, Trisha, if you're watching? Jamie stinks. No, comment, Tina stinks.
Jamie stinks.
If you're wondering what that's all about. Pew's on tour. Trisha and Gareth, they do that. She's just had to copy them. Careful, they might tell you off for copying them.
Sorry, Trish and Gareth, but Jamie stinks. Comment.
No, Tina stinks. But anyway, yes. So I'm standing here and I haven't even pushed record on the phone. I'm doing it by the tiny little remote, and I'll tell you, I've got the phone the other side of the dining room, so I'm hoping you can pick the sound up, because this will be a good test for this microphone. We haven't done this yet. But yeah, so I can stop and I can play. You see, and I haven't even moved. I'm still in this doorway. And this is what the benefit is of this tripod. I'm getting more of a background behind me. I can just wander about. And if I need to stop, didn't do it then. And play, it stopped that second time I pushed it. But this is what the benefit of this little remote is. It also comes up, I believe, I think, on the phone, when this Bluetooth's connected, the battery percentage as well, how much battery is left in this remote. You also get a spare battery with it as well. So you get 2 batteries. One's already in it and you get a spare in the box for it. I'm cutting my head off here. So yeah, this is why I love this tripod. So now, when I'm somewhere, I can just do a setup and I can just press play and stop when I need to, instead of trying to whilst I'm holding it. So I absolutely love it. So if I can find the link to this, I should be able to, but whether they still do this one, I don't even know. Amazon's like, they always change, because all this stuff that we've got is from Amazon. And for the price, I can't bleeding fault it. I absolutely love the thing. It's going to make a big difference to the channel. To get some different angles, get some different footage, we can get more B-roll. Anyone wonders what B-roll is? Well, you see these YouTubers just basically walking past the camera. They basically do this. Let me just set the camera up, for instance. Let me stop you. So anyway, remote again. So basically you get these YouTubers doing the B-roll. And they just walk past the camera. A bit like this. Hi! Bye! You see what I mean? So we'll be able to get some walkthrough shots and things, a little bit something different. Want to mix the channel up a bit. What do you say?
Comment, Jamie stinks.
No, Tina stinks. Look, she's there.
Hello.
It's lazy. So yeah, right, I've got one more thing to show you, because this video is probably quite long now. I didn't really want it this long, but you know what I'm like, I could chat for England, and we haven't done a video for ages.
He chats like an old lady.
Yeah, if you picked her up. Hopefully you did with this microphone. We'll find out, won't we?
Oh no, comment, Jenny stinks.
Stop being cruel. So yeah, I'm going to come back over here now. Mum's saying hello. Hopefully you picked her up. I don't know. Say it again.
Hi.
Shall we get Tina to say hi, see if you can pick it up?
Jamie stinks.
Everyone's picking on me.
Hello there.
I don't stink like that.
So it's a good test, this, because they're in a different room. They're here, they're in the living room. So the microphone's this side of the camera. So hopefully, we're going to get into the microphone now. Hopefully it's picked up, so this is a good sound test, isn't it?
Yeah.
So, going to sit down here and we'll talk about the microphone, because I think that's the last one on the list to do. So, phone business is basically the same, well, similar to the old phone, but there's a lot of extra improvements in the camera quality, even the memory. I've got twice the memory on this new phone than I did that one. And looking at the camera, what I can see, don't mind the mess if there is any. We have been cleaning this morning, we haven't stopped.
This fridge is just full of certificates from school.
But we haven't stopped all morning. And I've had to stop because I need to get a video out for you lovely lot. Hopefully there'll be one tomorrow, but we don't know what we're doing tomorrow, are we? Are we going out or not? So yeah, we don't know what we're doing tomorrow yet. I am meant to be getting a video out, but we are meant to also be going out tomorrow to a park, take the kids out.
Get out for a bit.
Yeah, get out the house for a bit, because literally we have been so busy these past few weeks, haven't we? We've had appointments at schools. We've had a few issues with schools, like every school. Every parent has issues with schools. So I've had to sort things out with them. Don't mind me moving about. I'm getting in a bit of pain, so I'm going to have to sit down in a minute. And Tina, everybody that's been following us for a while, and any new subscribers, keep a listen out for this. She suffers with migraines.
Chronic migraine.
So I'll get into that. So obviously you've probably seen every so often on camera that she's had to be asleep, or she don't want to be on camera or talk because she's had a migraine. She's got a bit of one today. It's not as bad at the minute, is it? But we had an appointment at the hospital and they have diagnosed it finally after about 5 or 6 years. It's a, what was it?
Chronic migraine aura.
Yeah, so chronic migraine aura. I don't want to go into detail because Tina don't want me to, so that's her personal business, but I just want you to understand that sometimes Tina will not be in the footage. She has got to go through a specialist to see about different treatments and that they can give her, but if she isn't in camera, it's probably because she's not feeling well. And basically the only way to help her is by sleeping. And obviously the doctor we've seen did say, if that helps, just go to sleep. Doesn't matter what anybody says. But at the end of the day, we've got to think it's Tina's health. If she's getting one of these bad heads, she's got to sleep then. So be it. But we'll still get footage somehow, even if it's just me or the kids. Yeah, you've got to rate it out of 1 to 3. 3 being bad, 1 being not so bad. Over the next few weeks. So I'm getting out of breath now because I'm getting in pain, so I'm going to sit down in a second. But yeah, so if Tina isn't on camera, say what, when the camping starts, which it will be starting soon, we're just going to be a little bit delayed. Probably talking May, June before we get back out. We've got things to do, things to plan, and we've got a lot to sort out. So the camping season for us will probably be delayed this year. I've got a few other little things to show you camping. Like I said, it's going to make it. It's going to this video is going to come across as if it's a review. It isn't. I just want to show any of you, especially if you're a smaller YouTuber or you're a YouTuber starting out and you want to see, you know, oh, what sort of kit can I get if you're filming on your phone? Not a problem. Loads of YouTubers do it nowadays because the camera technology nowadays is just as good as these action cams. As you're seeing from here, quite wide angle. And they want to see what sort of stuff we use, and if we, obviously, if it's at a decent price on a budget like we are. So yeah, that's why I'm doing these videos. So it's not a review by any means. We've paid for all these products, and I thought it'd be interesting to show all of you. Plus, it's a video for you all as well, instead of these silly ones that we've been doing lately. But anyway, I'm going to go and sit down now because I am getting in quite a bit of pain now, getting the burning feeling in my back and my legs. And I'm going to show you the microphone. Yeah, so anyway, get onto the microphone. I'm going to show you the box it come in. You're going to be shocked at how small this actually is. I'll tell you what, I'll show you the box, but I'll take the pack and you'll see how big the microphone is, because I've got the wind muff and everything on it, so I don't want to take it off because for some reason I think Amazon sent me the wrong wind muff. It's too big. So what I've done, I've put it over the top of the one that come with it, and it seems to be staying on. So anyway, this is it. dual microphone. Works with all cameras. Obviously, if it hasn't got the 3.5mm jack on it, it won't work. You will need a adapter, which is Type C, to 3.5mm jack. I'll show you it anyway when I take it out, what I mean. Because I'll do a test compared to the sound on the microphone to the phone sound. Because I want to show you what it actually looks like. And don't mind me, I have got cream in my hair. That's why you can probably see it's a mess. But yeah, this at the minute hasn't been fully tested by us because we haven't really been out to fully test it. So I'm going to show you it. Well, first I'll show you how big it is. I'm not going to take it all apart. But basically, hopefully you can see, that's how big the microphone is. So you can see my finger. I'll put a little finger in. See? Oh, trying to get it right. So you can imagine how small it is. And this little bit is basically a little... It's not a wind muff. It's just a little foamy thing that went over the top. But obviously I had to get the wind muff separate. But they sent me the wrong... Slightly the bigger size. It still goes on, but I just got to keep my eye on it. But this... Oh, can't remember how much this was, to be fair. I'll have to put a link in the description if I can find it. I can't really say how much. I've got a brain like a sieve. So yeah, so as you can hear now, you can hear me talking as normal. I'm hoping this is going to work because I'm about to take the microphone out to show you the sound difference. But what I'll do a 360 with the phone. I'll turn the phone around just quickly-ish. So as you can see, from a distance, hopefully it picked me up. But now the microphone's around the opposite way to me. So now I'm going to just keep turning it, keep talking as we go around. And hopefully you can hear me wherever it's pointing. So how did that sound? Trying to get my phone right. The only reason I've gone for this microphone is because, well, basically other YouTubers that we know, they're quite big YouTubers. Travel Trolls, if anyone's heard of them. They use exactly the same microphone and they absolutely swear by it, and they've used it for quite some time now and they still swear by it. Obviously it's going to probably, because it's a 360 degree microphone, so basically it'll pick you up no matter where you are around the phone, which has a benefit, but it's also going to pick other things up like traffic, cars, other people, so like it's going to pick other things up, but it should still make us sound clearer compared to the other microphone. We had just a directional one, so wherever I put the microphone is where it picked me up, and that was a nightmare because when I was turning the camera to face the other way, it wasn't picking us up when we were talking and you couldn't hear us. So I'm hoping this one makes it better. Plus with the new setup, hopefully everything's going to be better. I've got other things to come which haven't been tested neither yet. This is what I'm saying. We've got a drone now as well, which obviously I haven't even tested it yet. I've got I think it's the Flyers ID. I've got to do the Operator's ID, but that one you've got to pay for. It's like £11 a year. But there's no point me getting that yet until we're out and about where I can use it, because otherwise I'm going to lose a few months worth of using it, really, because if I pay for it now, I'm not using it until whenever we're away. So I thought, well, once we start getting out, that's when I'll put it on and then I can fly it. Right, so you might hear a bit of noise now. Tina's putting washing out. Oh, what was that? Sorry, we all had a bit of a fright then. We heard this massive bang. I'm not sure if you heard it. We thought thinking Harvey fell or dropped something on him. It weren't. He just dropped something in the bedroom. Harvey, quick. Come here. Do you want to say hello?
Hi. We've got a trampoline out.
Yeah, that's why playing Andrew's out there now. He's not even bothered to come and say hello for some reason. This time. Because I've got to get it out today as well. So like I said, tomorrow's video, I mean, I did say on a post that I was going to be today and tomorrow for Sunday, but depending on what we're doing, I don't know. But if we do go out, I might take yous with us. I seem to be flickering. It might be because of the light, or it's because Tina's putting washing out.
Just
so
stop recording Lena out because she don't like it.
No. I'll just do it for the kids whilst they're playing, because they're on about, like, if it's a nice day, go to the park and that. So we'll see. See what goes on. We don't plan too far ahead, so it's one of them where it depends on the weather as well. I mean, it's quite overcast, meant to have rain today as well. Not cold though, is it?
No.
So anyway, the microphone, let's get to it. So you can hear me now talking. So if I keep talking, I've now took it out. So hopefully it's now swapped over to the phone microphone. I'm hoping. Let me pause, let me stop you and I'll look at this bit back just to make sure it's still listening. Yeah, it's working. I've just looked back at that clip. So anyway, this is the microphone. So firstly, I'll show you the adapter that we've got, if we can see it. It's called UGREEN. So basically this goes in your Type-C and it turns into a 3.5mm jack, so that then it goes into there. So that's what we got. And they're really, really cheap actually off Amazon. They were 2 for basically just under 10 quid. So yeah, they're really, really good. And then basically that's it. That's the microphone. So if I put my hand up to it, look at how tiny that is. Obviously the wind mask a bigger size than what it's meant to be. They do smaller ones. So if I do order some more, I'm going to get the smaller ones. But yeah, it's tiny and it does all this good sound. I've just checked it, the sound's not too bad. You can see a difference in the sound. For some reason this keeps dimming out a bit, but it's not blurring, that's the main thing. So I'm going to plug it back in and I'm now hoping it's picking me up. Let's see. Yeah, it's picked up fine. Oh, I'm having to do that just to make sure it's working still. I don't want to be talking and you can hear me going and you can't hear me. So yeah, so obviously not much really to talk about the microphone, is that it's basically 360 degree. And hopefully it's picked up as well from the other end of the room. If it has, then buzzing. So yeah, there's not really anything else to talk about at the minute, is there? I've got a couple.
Apart from Jamie stinks.
She's going over the top with this now, isn't she? Tina stinks.
Jamie stinks.
So yeah, so we're gonna leave this one here now, I think. I want to do a quick thank you to everybody, all you lovely people that are subscribed and follow us. Because we haven't obviously said thank you to the new subscribers. I've had quite a few lately, so thank you so much. We really, really appreciate it. The more the better. Obviously the camping will be starting again soon. Obviously just be patient with us, and we'll get there soon. Got the car's MOT, the dreaded MOT coming up soon in a couple of weeks. Oh God!
Have you shown them the size of this area?
No. Yeah, I bought a new Aera because one that we had was basically collapsing. The metal wasn't supporting the weight, so it was sinking and sinking and sinking. It was about big 2 or 3 foot off the floor.
It's bigger than me.
So we ordered this one. I thought, oh, we'll get a 4-tier one because the ones we normally use are a 3-tier. And this one, it's bigger than me.
It's bigger than me.
It come from Amazon. And I didn't look at the sizes, did I? Like most men, we don't look at things, just order it. It comes like, oh, it's big or it's too small. But this one it's too big. I'm 6 foot and that's taller than me. But get a lot more on it, especially when it's winter. You can't hang anything out. It's like today we're meant to have rain, so she's putting it on the Aera because obviously if it rains, the washing's going to get wet. It's going to have to be washed again. So yes. So do you want to say bye-bye?
Bye.
So yeah, we may as well leave this one here because I don't know how long it is. It's probably a bit too long, to be fair. But I hope you stayed till the end. If you have, thank you so much, because I know on average, obviously, it says on YouTube, oh, I've only watched 5, 6, 7 minutes. But this is slightly different. We haven't done a more up-to-date video. It's all been these little ones, but we'll get there. I've got a few more things. I mean, tomorrow's video, it's going to be quite hard because I need to film it and do, and obviously we might be going out tomorrow. So if there's no video tomorrow, then you know we've gone out. But we've only gone to the local park, and obviously if I'm there, if I film, I don't know. But if there is a video tomorrow, then we ain't gone out and I can get something done. So anyway, me lovelies, don't forget.
All right, Charlie.
Oh, very funny. No, see what I mean? She's picking on me today. Put in the comments, leave Jamie alone.
No, put in the comments, Jamie stinks.
Tina stinks. Right, don't forget, do all them good things for us. Give us a subscribe, give us a like, give us a comment, give us a share wherever you can possibly do it. And it means the world to us. We really, really appreciate it. Is there anything else? Apart from just saying thank you to everybody for being lovely and watching us.
He smells.
She's nice, isn't she? She's been picking on me lately. Tell her. Tell her Tina stinks. Yes. Right, love you all. Catch you again soon. Ta-da.